Good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back everybody. Happy Monday, you guys. What a weekend Harry and I had.
Monday sucks.
Let me say something. Thank goodness we went out and got my mom a brand new telephone system on Saturday. Because guess what happened yesterday? Mom was supposed to be over here at 4 o'clock and it was about 4:10. Finally the phone rang and it was Mom. She fell on the floor, crawled to the phone to call us to tell us she'd be late because she was calling the paramedics to come and pick her up off the floor. I said, Mom, don't call the paramedics. Harry and I will be right over. Thank heavens we had the phone. Thank heavens we live 8 houses away, and Marty and I went around the block, got my mom up, dusted her off, made sure she was okay. She was shook up, so we brought her over here and we made ice cream. Yes, we did. We had Keto Chow ice cream, and then we took her out after dark and went looking at Christmas decorations. You guys, if we had not gotten her a new phone, she does not, we keep telling her, Mom, you don't have to leave your cell phone plugged in. Mom, you can leave your cell phone turned on and plugged in. Mom, keep your cell phone by you. Didn't happen.
She turns it off all the time.
She turns it off all the time.
Only turns it on when she's going to call somebody.
And she leaves it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Not in the living room by her little chair. So you guys, thank heavens we took care of that. And good news about April's kids. Grandparents are going to become parents. They're going to take care of the grandkids. So that's all taken care of. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, you guys, before we get started. Hey, how did everybody do? It's been 7 days on December Christmas Crunch. How'd you guys do? Today is Monday. It's the 7th of December. It's a 20-hour fast. Omad, no snacks, use bone broth, and drink collagen if you guys want to. It seems like everything I wanted to do yesterday went sideways too, you guys. I didn't want to cook a salad here because I didn't have stuff for a salad, so we decided we were going to go to a Costco. And we couldn't decide on Texas Roadhouse steak salad or Outback Cobb salad. So we went to Outback. Sat down, and something I forgot about Mom mentioned because I told her what happened is she said, well, yeah, Wendy's doesn't have salads right now because of the lettuce recall. So I'm thinking maybe they had to throw out their lettuce, but we went to Outback, ordered Cobb salads. The manager or the owner came back and told us, I'm sorry, but we don't have our produce, isn't going to be delivered till Monday. So, you know, pick something else out. And I said, okay. You know, he talked to us, and I told our waitress, okay, so we'll just have prime rib. I told Harry, let's just have prime rib, you know, with the shrimp and just not have anything else and call it a day. Man, the owner comes back out and says, I'm really sorry, but something happened to our, I don't know if it was their temperature gauge or the thing they cooked the prime rib.
Well, they cooked the prime rib early in the morning, I think, and they just let it go because it's a big hunk of meat, and then they cut it up. It didn't cook. It didn't cook. Right.
So he said he would do us right and to pick something else, and he'd make it work. So we picked ribeyes. So we had ribeyes and shrimp. And then last night we were supposed to do that one meal, and Mom was all shook up and she wanted to know what ice cream we were having. I didn't have the heart to tell her we weren't, so I made ice cream and we just had it. Anyway, you guys, sometimes stuff happens like that and you guys just have to do the best you can and move on. And that's what we did. We have ate out now, what, 3 times in a week out at restaurants. And I think that has a huge direct effect on your weight loss.
Well, of course it does.
Stall. I think there's hidden, I know there's hidden ingredients. I know that there are seasonings they use. That ribeye steak had seasoning all over it. And for some reason we didn't record it. Harry thought he recorded it, but he didn't record it. And as you know, he dropped the camera by mistake, and our one lens broke, and the caption, the shutter fly broke. Anyway, we didn't get a picture of it, and I'm sorry about that, but there was seasoning on that steak. And the owner came and said something about he had to sear it or do something because the heating element on something wasn't working. Anyway. Everything you eat the day before, sometimes 2 days prior, out at a restaurant, there are hidden ingredients in everything, you guys. And that can have a direct effect on your weight loss. Also, lack of sleep and stress. And you guys, this weekend, my stress level was way up here, huh, Harry?
Yeah.
Both of us. All the things we had to do and all of our list of things we wanted to get done based what we ended up having to do. So, with that, let me share first of all, you guys, what we ended up having yesterday to eat. Third choice. I had a 12-ounce ribeye steak. Harry had a 14-ounce ribeye steak. You punch in that amount, ribeye steak, Outback, that gave us the amount. We had 4 shrimp on the side with that, punched it in. Shrimp, grilled shrimp, Outback, it gave us the amount. Then we came home and made chocolate toffee keto chow ice cream, and I was afraid, since I didn't make it ahead of time and put it in the refrigerator, that there would be an issue with it, but it actually fluffed up, didn't it, Harry?
Yeah, pretty good.
It was just a little bit more, would you say icy? Or
yeah.
A little bit more icy.
It was cold.
But I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Really cold.
But it did a good job, and it tasted
beyond
delicious,
ice cream cold.
Mom was happy. And yeah, so we had a scoop of collagen. I had the perfect keto chow chocolate in mine. Harry had the regular unsweetened, unflavored BioTrust collagen in his. We had about 2 ounces of the coconut almond milk by Khalifa. So, based on all that, I had 5% carbs for a total of 17 grams. I had 61% fat for a total of 88.5. I had 34% protein for a total of 112.7. Total calories were 1,326. They were up a little bit. Harry had a total carbs of 17.3 grams, 56% fat for a total of 85.8 grams, 39% protein for a total of 133 grams. He got exactly his lean body mass weight in protein, which was perfect. His total calories were 1,518. They were a little bit less. Mine were a little bit more than normal, than the usual. So, you guys, I went up 0.2 of a pound. Harry went down a pound.
Yep.
So, it is what it is. We are not going out to dinner tonight. Our Omad, I forgot. I put minced sausage out of the freezer. So we are actually making the keto chow drop biscuits and sausage gravy. So we're having biscuits and gravy for our one meal. And I'm gonna make the new apple pie flavored keto chow ice cream. So we're having apple pie ice cream and
well, that's the new secret flavor, right?
That's the new secret flavor.
You have it nearby so we can see it?
It's apple pie. And Marion and Chris shared it, so did a ton of people on their different vlogs. So anyway, this is what we're making. I'm going to make it right now, and if you guys want to watch how I make it, I'll share it. It's going to be a double batch, and I'll share that right now. Oh, no, first we'll do the big board. We'll do the big board, then we'll come back and I'll share how to make keto chow ice cream. How's it going?
Oh, fine. You can kind of see what I started doing is I'm blocking in whenever we eat out. But look, we ate out right there. Mm-hmm. And we ate out there. Mm-hmm. And we ate out there. So we ate 3 days out in a row.
Right.
Mostly, I think, because of Wendy's stress and she just can't cook right now.
Well,
she's doing better today.
I'm afraid I'm going to OD on food. I'm going to start eating.
I know. So... But we stuck pretty close. We just had the ribeye steak, and that was it.
And the shrimp. 4 shrimps.
And we didn't even have any lettuce with this.
Well, there wasn't any.
Yeah, that's right, because there wasn't any lettuce.
You didn't want, well, we could have had a side.
And I was fine with that, because I don't want to eat lettuce anymore.
You didn't want broccoli. You didn't want any of their sides.
Nope.
We just
so I went down a pound because I didn't have any greens. See?
I know.
So I went down. You went up 2/10, just little 2/10. You know, it's kind of weird.
Well,
I can't.
I was stressed. I
went down just 2.
Couldn't sleep. I got up and took a melatonin.
It's a water weight thing, you know. It's, yeah, you're right. Probably from lack of sleep and you being nervous.
Yeah, and then bad nightmares. And I got up and took another melatonin about 12:30, 1 o'clock last night. So, yeah, crazy, crazy. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get this all set up to make ice cream and get it in the refrigerator. So we'll come back in just a second. Okay, you guys, I am following the instructions on the back of the package that says how to chow. And you start off by putting 14 ounces of tepid room temperature water in your mixer or blender of choice, or bowl if you're going to use a stick blender. Now, if you're going to use butter as your fat, you want that water to be hot. Not boiling, but hot, so that the butter, when you melt the butter, it's all warmer. But this is just room temperature water, okay? You're supposed to add the fat first, but I always add my water first because this Vitamix blends it up so well. But follow these instructions. Now, right here, it gives you examples of what you can use. You can use half a stick of butter. You can use half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And I'm making 2 batches. So I have, because we share between 3 of us, I have 28 ounces of water here, in here. I don't think you can see it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because it's just... But I use half and half and heavy cream. I just want a little less calories. So it would be half a cup of each. Remember, I am doubling the batch. You can use olive oil. I mean, you can use avocado oil. You can use the fat of your choice. And you can see the instructions on how to chow. You should also be getting, okay. And then I just put that cup right in here. Then I just add my scoop or sample packet. Let me get a pair of scissors. My scissors are never where they're supposed to be. Anyway, I'm excited about this. I hope it's a good flavor.
Yeah, we haven't tasted it yet, so we don't know. Does it smell like...
Smells apple pie. Smell cloves.
Mm-hmm.
And I am my taste buds aren't as strong, and so sometimes I have to add flavor to stuff. Some of you may be super tasters, which is, I guess, better, but you guys don't hardly have any spices or seasonings. So I say, make it first the way it says. A little bit more in here. I'm getting powder everywhere. Now I smell it. Ooh, smell.
Yep.
It smells like green apples. It smells like green apples and butter.
Yeah, they can use an immersion blender.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Or, I don't know if you... I don't think the bullet would hold it.
Here's what I do. I taste test. If I had apple pie spice, I'd put more in, but I don't. So what I'm going to add, it tastes good, but it's very mild to me. Super mild. Here's a taste. I'm going to add cinnamon.
Kind of green apple-y.
Yes, it is. But I want to add some toffee and some cinnamon.
Tastes good. Tastes green apple-y.
It is good, but for me,
you know,
I need more.
But it, yeah, I was gonna say, but it seems to need a little something.
So I'm going to put just a little bit of cinnamon.
That was enough?
Yep. And then I'm going to put some drops of English toffee, better stevia.
How many drops you put in?
20. for a double batch, so 10 for somebody else. My taste is not as good as normal folks.
Well, I just like over the flavor. I like stuff that really tastes, man.
Me too. I do too. Oh yeah.
Is that it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that really changed it.
Doesn't it change it? Yep.
I made it just almost like exactly like apple pie.
Yep. If I had had some apple pie seasonings. Now some people are allergic to cinnamon, so they don't put cinnamon in their products. I think there's one that has cinnamon in it. I was watching Marion and Chris live on their Keto Chow live, and they were talking about that.
Which is live right now.
Yeah.
By the way.
So that's a challenge for some people. So, you know, when you're making commercial products for the masses, you have to think about all those things. So you guys, that tastes scrumptious. And I'll tell you, this would be one where I think I would make it with butter, because I think that butter would bring out that pie.
Oh yeah, it would. You know, like the crust. Yeah.
Yeah, if I would have thought about it next time.
So what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
So I'm just putting it all in here. I like putting the little aluminum across the top because it's got an air hole and I don't want it to grab smells from my refrigerator. And you guys, we'll refrigerate this and we're going to have this with dinner because it's an Omad day. So we're going to have biscuits and gravy, sausage gravy with apple pie ice cream for dessert. This is yummy.
Got room in there?
Yep, I gotta move some stuff around, put the Khalifa over.
I gotta change that.
And you guys, if you guys have a Costco membership, go get your Kerrygold butter. It's on sale for $8.99 instead of $12.99. You save $4 a container.
Yeah.
And butter lasts a long time, so go stock up. Anyway, you guys, that's
and toilet
it for
paper.
Now. That's and toilet paper. Keep stocked up because I saw a friend of mine on my regular Facebook. She said that she went on a quest for Charmin. She couldn't find it anywhere. She went to 5 different stores and finally found egg things. So it's a thing again, you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, you guys, we'll see you in the next segment. I need some gloves because I hate the field. I'm cooking drop biscuits and sausage gravy, you guys. And I'm using the Keto Chow drop biscuit recipe. So I'm gonna put my hands are cold today. Freezing. Got the glove on. Got the glove on. Okay. It says 1/2 cup of almond flour. I always put my dry ingredients in together and then I add my wet ingredients afterwards. That's how I do it. There is 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup almond flour. This says 1 teaspoon baking powder. I want to mix this real good. Keto Chow, 1 packet of Keto Chow, and this I got right from the Keto Chow recipes. So this is Savory Chicken Soup Keto Chow. It's from their Savory blend. I ended up buying a huge big container of it because it was on sale, but I do have some of these that I ordered prior to that. So I am putting all the dry ingredients together, giving it just a twirl, incorporating that all right away. So it says in instructions, mix together almond flour, Keto Chow, and baking powder. So I just did that. Now, it says to take 2 tablespoons cold butter cubed, and this is 28.5 grams. I measured it on my scale. It needs to be refrigerated cold. This is what's going to give it the flakiness. So it says you can cut this with your hands, which that's why I have the gloves. Basically, just take your butter, grab some of this together, smash it, try to get it incorporated. So see, I'm taking it in my hands and smashing it together. You want to do that until this flour gets incorporated with the cold butter. That's what makes it flaky. And this is why I like wearing a glove. You don't want any big lumps of the butter in here. You want it all to incorporate it. I was raised to cut the butter with the pie crust a long time ago. And I know that just makes for a really flaky crust if you get that incorporated really well. That's what's going to make the fluffy crust. Okay. Now, I have got 4 large egg whites in here. I want to whisk it. I want to add air. Because you want your biscuits light and fluffy. Because it'll just give it a nice fluffiness to it. So you add this. Add the egg whites. Now you just want to mix it really easily. Toss it. This is where I wear a glove. You just want to incorporate this without breaking down that fluffiness. It's going to be tacky. You don't want to smash it. Not too much on the one. Hey Harry, you gotta move out of the way. I'm putting them in the oven. Move Sally, these aren't for you. Put them in the oven and cook them for 20 minutes. Okay you guys, come back when I start making the gravy. I have 1 pound of breakfast sausage. I am just using ground or minced pork, you guys. This is 90-10 because it was very salty last time, and the pork sausage all has a ton of fillers and things in it. I couldn't find a really good pork breakfast sausage, so I decided just to use plain minced and just add a little bit more seasoning to flavor it the way I want to. And this is not.
You have to cut it with the scissors. It's the only way I can open it.
It's not coming open.
Last time I made this recipe,
Yeah. Yeah, you're cute. Last time we did this, did you have to open it for me?
Yeah, I had to open it with scissors, man, because you can't open it with their little thing. It's just really tight.
doesn't pull apart.
No, it doesn't pull apart. Unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the 70s.
So, putting a tablespoon of our bacon grease in this because this is 90% lean. I'm fattening it up for flavor, man. I want my gravy to taste good. Oh yeah, now smell it. Oh yeah.
Now that's making me hungry.
Plus it gets flavor of the bacon. Since this didn't have any, you know, flavor other than just mild porkness to it. So I'm going to add some flavoring right now. The recipe calls for a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. Well, I have turkey seasoning, which I love. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on here. And I also have poultry seasoning. So this is turkey rub right here. And because I don't have any seasoning, I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning.
What's that?
This is poultry seasoning. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon poultry seasoning, but I added turkey rub because I am using just minced pork. This says crushed red pepper. It says add 1/2 teaspoon. Well, we like it. I'm just going to throw some in. Something else I'm going to throw into mine because, again, this is plain minced pork with no seasoning, is I am going to add smoked paprika. A little less than a teaspoon, because it just adds flavor like you would not believe smoked paprika does.
So is that a whole pound?
This was, yes. If you guys have your own favorite blend of sausage, go for it. But we looked at several different stores and could not find one that we liked. Now, I'm going to put just a little bit of garlic in there, just sprinkle. Just a sprinkle. Okay. And then it says, cook the sausage. Break it up with a spoon. When sausage is fully cooked, leave it in the pan. Whip the fat in. Excuse me.
What kind?
Same keto chow. It is the savory chicken soup, and it says either 2 scoops or 2 containers.
Well, a container is a scoop, right?
Yes, it is. Okay, it says, blend keto chow with warm water. Warm water, I need 1.5 cups. We have a pot of water that was cooked some time ago. It's still warm, so I'm putting a cup. And a half. Now whip it. Get it all creamed up. Oh, look at that. See how nice that gets it? Excuse me. It says add this to the pan. So I'm going to add this to the pan. Getting every little bit of that deliciousness out of there. I'm going to incorporate that really good, real quick here. Oh yeah, look at that. Now it says add in 1/2 cup heavy cream. Well, I want to make it a little bit less calories, so I'm going to do 1/2 and 1/2, 1/4 of a cup, 1/2 and 1/2, and 1/4 of a cup of actual whipping cream. So I have a 1/4 of a cup. It says to stir and incorporate that. I have my burner on medium, so I'm not burning it. And then I want to have 1/4 of a cup heavy whipping cream, instead of a whole 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. If you want to make yours super rich and you want to do the whole cream, heavy cream, go for it. I just have 1/2 and 1/2, so I'm choosing to just make it a little bit less in calories and in fat. A little bit less. Look at that, you guys. Now this is where you add some pepper. It says to add 1/2 teaspoon, but we really like pepper. We like a lot of pepper in our sausage and gravy. The old days, it was a pepper gravy. Don't be afraid of your pepper for this. If you don't like pepper, don't add it. If you love pepper like we do, make sure you add plenty. Now, let's taste test. That's really good. You want to taste it, Harry?
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit more. Well, no. I was going to say a little bit more pepper, but.
Oh, yeah.
blow. Okay.
That's good. You can use a little more salt.
Really? Well, we'll put it on top.
Yeah, when we eat it.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, this is done. I'm gonna cover it, and it'll stay warm and simmer and marry because it's an electric stove. There's some heat to that, and it'll marry really nicely with each other. It's all the goodness, it's all the deliciousness. We'll clean up and we'll come back when we plate it, you guys, but it's absolutely super easy. Really, and it has tons of flavor. But my secret ingredient is smoked paprika. Gives you that little bit of smokiness that you need, I think. Don't you, Harry?
I love it. I always use it.
Yeah. You use it in all your cooking.
I use it in all my cooking.
Okay, you guys, we'll come back when it's biscuits and gravy. Okay, biscuits are done. I always have to let my biscuits cook for about a minute longer than what the recipe says. Look at that, you guys. I made 4 instead of 5. Oh, perfect. So we're having one meal today, right?
Yeah.
We're having this and apple pie ice cream, which we've got to get out and put in. It'll be done just about the time we're done. I like cutting mine. I like more surface space.
Me too. Cut mine.
I like my gravy. Woo! I'm telling you, if you put some grated cheese in this and some parsley, you'd make cheese biscuits.
I like the cheeses be cool. Yeah.
And you guys, we like Louisiana hot sauce on ours. So we got a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce to put on ours. Ooh, hot, hot. That is hot water, because Harry wants hot water.
With some coffee in it.
With some coffee in it. Afternoon, and we like a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce on ours, but first I'm going to pepper them. And we're going to salt ours because they just need a little bit, but I would wait until the very end to salt yours, you guys, especially if you're using regular sausage. Little Louisiana hot sauce on ours.
Don't be afraid.
Well, I remember your tummy.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you this one. Just a little bit.
Oh, more.
And you guys, we've got biscuits and gravy. Ooh, yeah. For our Omad with apple pie for dessert. We're going to shove that in right now, you guys. Okay, so I've got leftover gravy. We'll have to make an egg and gravy, like an omelet with this.
That was really good stuff.
Really good. Oh, it was delicious. Ice cream is ready. Just cleaned up everything. Got that done. This is ready. Oh, you guys, I'm excited. This is the apple pie ice cream. This is the
new stuff.
This is the new stuff. Oh, it's thick in there. Let's take a taste, shall we? Let's take a taste. It's got that green apple smell.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is so good.
Is it?
I put a little cinnamon and I did put toffee flavoring in it. It tastes like Dutch apple pie that way, with a little drizzle of toffee on it.
It's like apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Yes, isn't it? Hey, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and dish this up, but before I do, hey, you guys, we're going to go ahead and close out this video for today. You guys, tomorrow is day 8. It's a regular eating day. Oops, I'm sorry. It's a regular eating day. Eat when hungry. Eat 2 to 3 meals, no snacks, and have some collagen. If you guys like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, you guys. That helps our channel grow, keeps our algorithm, and puts us up in front where other people like you can find us.
Thumbs up is a like.
Thumbs up's a like.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Ring that bell. Ding, 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 ding. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Yes, I'm crazy. Apple pie. It's apple pie and ice cream all in one. Look at this. Oh, yeah.
Does it look like apple? It looks kind of, it's like vanilla ice cream.
It's vanilla ice cream, but I put a little bit